But yes, Kalki blew away my movie. Kalki movie blew away my mind. But more than that, what blew me away the very first time that I saw was this software, this tool called Notion. And it's exactly this tool that we are going to be learning about. Now I'll tell you what exactly is Notion, and if you want to imagine the power of what Notion is. So right now you see a bookshelf behind Nikita, right? There is a lot of books there. Tanya, Shreya, Simi, then iPhone, Uplift your day. All of you, please turn on your cameras. I like to see you all when I'm talking. Yes. So you see all those books behind you. You see all those books that are behind you, and then you all have libraries. If you're taking notes, you write notes in a journal, you keep it, and then that's typically we have a lot of books and lot of this for storing data. In the olden times, every business document, every time see right now, all our interactions for is recorded in or in a CRM. It's called a CRM. In a CRM, basically it's stored on cloud. Now before that, everything was stored as a physical file, right? Now imagine if instead of this holding in your notes across all of this across in a large library or different books, when to keep looking, you could always have it at the tip at your fingertips. That's exactly the power of Notion. You can substitute a large array of books and journals and notes and everything with one single device, one single click, right? So Notion, when you are learning Notion, you're going to understand, you're going to find a place where every note that every class you're taking, you have a place to store your notes. Every information you're processing, you have a place to put. Everything you're researching, everything you're reading, you're looking, you have a place to store those notes. And that's exactly the power of Notion. I use Notion, number one, for storing information. Number two, for all my research, store all the data, all my books and readings and everything. Yes, it's free to use, completely free to use to a very large extent. And third, I use it also as my personal task. We all set a vision board, but how many of us think of setting a task board? A task board, you can think of a task board as all the things on your vision. How are you translating that into an action? That's exactly what becomes a task board. And today we will exactly learn how you can create your own board, how you can create your own Notion board as well. All right, so let's go. Let me first take you through a demo of what Notion is and what it can do for you. This is my Notion page. This is my Notion page, and this is the main Notion page. Now in this, I have written all my goals and desires and everything. I have put a place to keep. Now, any project that is ongoing, I have kept the processes. I have kept the processes here. And all the books that I'm reading, that I want to store notes of, it's right here. You see, think about this. Typically, you would write in one book, one place, and then you would forget where it is. Imagine you had a place where you could keep everything right where you could find it. Now, what about the research? What about my other ideas? After a workshop, when I want to make improvements and adjustments, I have a place where I store that. The course curriculums, all the researches, all the all the planning that we are doing. Everything is here. I just take about anything. This is an empty file, I suppose. Anything, any research, any information, anything I want, I can simply put it in a place where I can find it. And the best part, it doesn't even end here. Through Notion, I have written my soul book, my life book in this. Now I have taken a physical print of the papers, but here's where I had written all the notes. Show you another category. I also use Notion to create my action task board, which is basically my large to-do list. Every week, I come here and I update all the things that I have to do. And as and when I go, I can update it. So this gives me a stack of all my wins, gives me a stack of all the things that are in progress, and I can remain accountable in this way. Yes. So how many of you would like to bring this? How many of you would like to use Notion into your daily life? Comment in ILN. I love Notion. And let's go. ILN. ILN. Let's go. Okay, so the very first thing that we do is I want you all to open, go here to Chrome, and then I want you to search for Notion. So just search for Notion, and you will be able to you will be able to log in. You'll be able to log in using your Google. So first, I just want you to do that. You can simply log in with your you can simply log in with your Google. Sign in with Google. Just go to Notion. Tion, Notion. Please mark your attendance. Please mark your attendance. Yes. Awesome. So all you need to do is you simply need to go to Notion and you'll be able to sign in. Okay. You just open from another Chrome account and I'll do it. Yeah. So let's go. Go here. Go to login. Go to notion.so. Go to login. Then give continue with Google. And you have to enter your email ID. And you must be here to enter your email ID. Just follow this along and eventually you will be able to sign into Notion until you find a main page. So once you do this, comment in done. Done. Nikita and Harvinder have been able to sign in. What about others? Done. Okay, done. So, you must be showing. So just show me your screen, Carol. Yes, it should look something like this. Okay, done. Okay. So now here, the very first thing that I want you to do is if there is any option to skip and simply uh, just skip and just go back to the skip and go back to your go back. Eventually, eventually you will find an interface that looks something like this. You might not see all these pages, but you're going to find an interface that looks similar to this. So firstly, let's create your master page. How to use your master page. And that's exactly, first we're going to do that. So here on the left side, okay, the first fundamental that I want you to understand about Notion is that we all have used Word or Google Docs or Microsoft Word to write our notes. Now, when we are writing on something like, Docs is the Google version of Word, Microsoft Word. When we are writing on Word, we write on one page, then we save the page, right? Then we save the page, we write on a page or a file, and then after that, we save the page and then we keep it, store it within the computer. Then after that, when we want to write something else, we open another page and we write in that. And that's how we typically hold and store. But in Notion, how it works is it works in terms of pages. Like for example, if you are creating a page, then inside that page, you can add another page. And inside that, you can add another page. And the list goes on and on and on. So you can basically add a page inside a page inside a page. And it's like the movie Inception. You can add multiple pages. So think of all of this fundamentally as pages, right? All of these are pages. And anything that you want to store, you can store inside a page. Like if I had to show another example here, masterclass book notes, this is a page. Inside this, there are many other pages. Now, if I open any of this page, inside this, I can add another page. And that's how, that's how this fundamentally works. You can think of it as a file, inside a file, inside a file, inside a file. And that's basically how it works. So the first thing that we need is we want to create a page for our own. So I want you to go to the left side and hover over to the left side, and you're going to find something. You're going to find an option that is going to help you add a new page. Okay, so let's find this out. All right. So first you go to your account, can go to your home. Right now you might be in this place called home, and it might look something like this. Here, suddenly my new page option is gone missing. Just getting started. Yeah, you might be seeing something like this. So here to the left, you want to simply hover over and until add a page inside workspace, private, add ideas, groups, more. Just give me a minute. There seems to have been some changes in the interface, and I can't find adding the new page, the place where it typically is. Yeah, create new team space. So here I just want you to go to the left side and where until you find a plus button. So here somewhere, when you go to the left, you will be able to find a plus button. You'll find these different sections. And apart from that, you're going to find a plus button. Every time you create a plus button, so here private, if I simply go here, I can, you might find these different sections. Maybe, one set is called private, one set is called a workspace. You might find these different favorites. You might find these different sections. Simply, I want you to go to any of these sections. And if you go to workspace and simply click on the plus button, you're going to see an option, add page. Simply click on that and you're going to find untitled. Okay. Comment in S once you have done, created and added a page. You can do it in a workspace in the section called private. You can pretty much do it anywhere. It depends on you, but just for right now, just create, add a page and until you see untitled. Once you do this, comment in done. Yes, done. Okay. Now here, let's first give the our page a nice layout. So we're going to give it first a name. Okay. My workspace. Now you can give it your name. What's the name that you want to give? Do you want to give a unique name to your workspace? You can give it, maybe something like Nitin's Nature Lab. I don't know. I'm just giving a random name. Or Nikita's Master Page. Maybe I can give Shreya's Art Dreams. I don't know. Just give it any creative name and first give it a nice name that you want to. Okay. All right. So first you give it a nice name that you can connect, that you can resonate with. Second, done. You all added your name. Comment in S if you added your name. Yes. Next thing is you want to give it an icon. Okay, so let's give this an icon. So maybe yours might be a brush, a trophy, a pen, whatever it is. So I'll just give it something like a symbol or something that you can resonate with, a trophy, a star. So just seek out for different things. Okay. Maybe yours might be tech, it might be nature, tree, painting, anything that you want to add, I want you to add. First an icon. And here you're going to see an option called add cover. See this add cover. Just click on it and you're going to see a cover getting loaded first. Just giving it time to load. Yep. By default, a certain cover might come and you can go to change cover and you can give a cover, any other cover that you want. You will even see the option to upload and you can give your own personal cover that you want. Could be your photo, your thing. I give all sorts of different covers to different pages. Okay. So when you add the icon, that's when you start seeing these different symbols here. Inside this, you can see these different symbols. These symbols come when you overall, the net is suddenly become very slow. We have multiple sessions going on, and it's probably because of that. The image is loading. But yeah, you can, once you add a cover, you're going to find something that you're going to like. Okay. So first, you have set the basic layout for the page. Now, in this, we can, number one, we can just simply start typing. See, just start typing, and you can see that you can just type anything. Okay. Just start typing to get started. You're going to find all these different things. You can simply type. Now, that is one way of writing simply a small text. So in this way, you can keep writing whatever you want to write. Now, we all know that the beauty of Notion is not just in writing, that anything can do, but the beauty of this is that you can personalize your space. So let's add some pages for all the things that you want to be doing. Now, for you to add a new element, all you need to do is you simply need to press enter, and you're going to see a plus button. With your mouse, you're going to see a plus button appear on the left side. Click on that plus button and you will see this come down. You will see a drop down. See that? You can either just tap the plus here, just move your mouse and you will find the plus. But you simply click on the plus and you're going to see this text, page, to-do list, heading. You'll see all these different things come. We'll explore what all of this means. First, let's create some pages for you, okay? First, I'm writing here, I'm creating a page. And in this page, you can write something called masterclass or book notes. So basically, this is a place where you're going to write all the notes for your books. Okay. So inside this, you can further give plus and give it a page and then give this a name as well. So for example, I want to write Alchemist. Okay, Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Now, if you simply go back, you're going to see a page that looks like this. Yes, you're all able to follow along. Simply create a page, give the page a name, and then when you go back, you're going to see this. Under Masterclass Book Notes, you're going to find this icon with this writing. Just see, you don't have to name it Alchemist. Alchemist is simply a random name I chose. You can give the name for anything that you want. But you're going to get a space to now write the notes for one book. Comment in B1 if you have got this. If you have got this so far. If you have got something that looks like this, B1. Okay, B1. All right. So now here, now simply click anywhere on the page. You're going to see again one line up here. Give plus page. And now it's opening to a page. You can give it another name. Let's give the name for maybe, you want to give, what do you say? Just give the name for any other book that you want. You see, in that way, you can store all the books that you want to read, that you are reading, everything inside this. Got it? Now I just want you to go back and you're going to find this. you're going to find your main page. See, come back to the main page, becoming the top coach, and you're going to find this. See, let's just go back again. Now it's going to page. Inside this, there is another page, and inside this, I can add more pages if I want. And there's no limit to the number of pages I can add. Page inside a page inside a page, we can keep going. Okay. Now we have number one. Click on plus. Once again, page. Let's write a space for Impact Pro, or you can write Soul Grow Sessions. Here you can write all the things, all the notes for our classes. Once again, if I want to go, I can simply click on the plus, add a page, and I can give maybe you're learning. You want to keep a space dedicated for all the things that you're doing about morning classes. You can keep that here. You can maybe add another space for maybe vision board, and on and on and on. Now you have a space to write all this. Similarly, you can, any workshops you're taking from anyone, you can add, you could probably add instances. Maybe you want to name it something like a workshop notes. All the online workshops you're taking, now you can add inside this. Yes. Go back. Now you're going to find these two pages. Are you getting this? Yes. Comment in S if you're getting this. Give me a thumbs up and show me if you're getting this. Yes. Harvinder, Surya, Carol, Sujata, you're all getting this? Super. Now, this is basically how you add pages. Okay. Now let's just take another page. So for this alone, I'm going to create a new page. And in order to create a new page, you can either click on plus button to the left. Okay, you can either click on plus button to the left, or you can simply tap / and then you're going to see automatically this appear. So instead of plus button, if I simply click / this appears, and I can again go to a page, create a page, and I can name it Notion Masterclass. So let's write all our Notion notes inside this page. Okay. So simply, I'll show you the step again. Simply come to the main page, click on the plus button to the left, and then create a page. Or you can also do / and add a page, and you simply have to create a space for Notion Masterclass. You'll be able to find this. Now, once inside, I can either just type and I can write all the notes that I'm doing, or I can go to the plus button. Again, try this as well. Try the / see, / and then instead of text, just try this heading 1. You're going to see the main heading. So let's say you're writing a draft for a book or an article. The main heading you want to do. By clicking on heading 1, you automatically get the main heading, and you don't have to type it, then making it bold, enlarging the size. You don't have to do any of that. If you want to write a heading, just simply add it as a heading. Okay. If you're familiar with Word, you will find a similar function in Word as well. Now click on heading 1 for main heading. Now how about a subheading? Click on the plus button, go here, heading 2, type, select heading 2 for subheading. You see that? Yes, heading 2. And similarly, if I want an even smaller heading, just go / heading 3, sorry, / heading 3 for heading 3 for small heading. There you go. So now think about this. When you're adding notes, you can add a main heading, then a subheading, and you can add the main heading, then the subheading, and you can write, see, a heading, a subheading, an even smaller heading, and you can start you can start writing in this way. Okay. So this is how you can use headings. Now, inside each of these, now if you want to add something inside the heading, simply click on this, press enter, and just start typing. Just start typing. Start using. Okay. Now, heading and notes. These are two fundamentals. These are just basics. These are just the basics, right? But you don't have to limit yourself to just the heading and the subheadings. When you're writing, you can also add, maybe you want to make a numbered list as you're writing. Okay. Maybe I'm writing like mm, maybe you're creating a tasks to do. Okay. I can write the tasks to do. I can write it. I can select it by clicking on the 6 dots here. I can turn it into a heading. See that? Select anything here. Click on the 6 dots. You're going to see turn into heading 1. I can turn a big heading into a small heading. Okay. I can select it and then turn start. I can simply click on the plus button and select numbered list. Now, let's just start typing here. Record 1 minute long video. Press enter. submit Notion page. Attend masterclass. You will see that automatically you don't have to enter 2, 3. You don't have to do that every time. By adding it as a numbered list, it automatically, every time you press enter, it automatically comes as a new number. Yes. Give me a thumbs up if you're getting this. Getting it as a numbered list. Okay. And now here, if I want to break the spell of the numbered list, all I need to do is I can simply add a new, press enter, click backspace, and it's gone. See, that's it. Backspace and it's gone. Now again, once again, I have this. And again, you can start typing. Now, this entire numbered list, I don't have to. There are shortcuts. There are keyboard shortcuts you can also do. If you want to enter, you don't have to always go to plus and select, look for the numbered list from here. It will be time consuming as you start writing. So all you need to simply do is enter the number, dot, and enter the number and space. Enter the number, dot, and space. You'll see automatically it's coming as 1. So maybe I'm just giving it the names of participant names. And then I can start writing. Arvind, see, you can simply start writing. And the list goes on and on. Okay. Click backspace. It breaks. What if I want to make an attendance list now out of all these participants? I can select these and then by clicking on the 6 dots, I can turn them into a to-do list. So this entire thing, if I want, I can simply select on this, click drag select, click on the 6 dots and turn them into a to-do list. So basically what differentiates Notion is that you can think of each of this as each of these lines as intelligent lines. Each one of these lines I can turn this line into another form. I can shape shift them into another form. So these are, every time you press enter, you're creating a new line which you can turn. Now, if I simply select on it, I'm selecting line by line and any of these lines I can simply move and then turn them into another format by clicking on these 6 dots. Turn into toggle list, numbered list, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. And so it goes. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So now in order, now if I want to write, let's say, there are different forms of writing. I can turn them. So with this thing, you can create your habit tracker. Think about all the ways you can use this. You can create your habit tracker in this way. You can create your to-do list instead of, maybe you can write, instead of a page, you can now write in this. You want to make a list, you can write down this things to do, tasks to submit, you can write here. And basically, you can do a lot of things with these. A lot of people use this for creating their habit trackers. So you can, instead of the physical papers, you can now upgrade into your Notion habit tracker. Now here, I can, when I'm writing, let's say I want to write key takeaways. Okay. If I want to write key takeaways, I can type on this. I can simply select this, turn them. See here, I can see the option here itself. Turn into, or here itself, 6 dots, turn into. But see, here itself, I can see this option of select. Once I select, turn into a heading. And now here, I can mention it as key takeaways. And now, when I'm writing, let's say I want to write the key takeaways from morning class. So the first thing that I want to do is maybe, I want to first start day with meditation. Write in your journal. Make a good list. I can write all of these and I can turn them. I can select these and turn them into a bulleted list. Or I can simply go on the plus button, write bulleted list, and I can write it here. Key point 1, key point 2, and on and on and on. I can keep writing. Yes, are you all able to write? Are you all able to get your? So Nikita, if you want to make a habit tracker, all right, Shreya, have a nice day. And then if you want to make a habit tracker, simply you can create a page for a habit tracker. And then inside that, just keep adding all the things you want to add into the habit tracker. Like on a day basis, you can keep adding. Like day 1. Let's say, if I want to create a habit tracker, I can here itself, maybe, so suddenly this stopped. My mouse is not working. A minute. If I want to create if I want to create a habit tracker, Nikita, I can simply go here and add a page for my habit tracker, and then simply write the 5 habits. So here, just simply enter forward slash, mention it as a to-do list, and then write the 5 habits that you want to do. Let's say, I'll write wake up at 5:30, read 10 pages, practice. I'm just adding like a basic thing. Now here, I can simply select this and let's just add the day. Let's just add the days here. Okay, these are all the habits that I want to keep. So now today is, you can enter forward slash, give a heading, June 27. Now simply copy these, paste it here. And if you do this at the end of the day, you can simply tick it off. Now for the next day, simply again forward slash, June 28. Again, just copy, paste. See? And every day just do these 2 steps and you have your tracker ready. Got it? So today we will learn the tool and tomorrow we will make a notes. We'll make a note of something with this we're using Notion. So now here, again, I come back to the Notion masterclass. So we've explored heading. Okay, we've explored about pages. We explored about heading, numbered list, bulleted list. Once again, if you want to write it as a bulleted list, simply enter forward slash and then go down. You'll find bulleted list and then just write. Just adding random stuff in this. Okay. Now here we have this. We have we have a basic understanding of how to write all the notes, but you don't have to limit yourself to just your basic, uh, a heading, to-do list, bulleted list. Let's say you want to add a nice little quote into this. So simply enter forward slash. You can use this option called quote and simply write a quote. You can write it as a quote. See? Now this one step, you can select this. If you want, you can change the color. See, you can change the color. You can click on the 3 dots and then you can turn them into something else if you want. It's all of this is for free. You're able to use it, right, Tanya? Are you able to use it? Then it's for free. It's all for free. I think, the limitation happens until a certain usage. After a certain usage, yes, exactly. Love it. This is also one interesting format you can do as well. Surya has made a habit tracker in terms of picking up these habits and then doing on a day-to-day basis. Let me show this to you. This is actually pretty cool the way Surya has created a habit tracker. See, different headings under that each day. So now on the days you do this thing, you can simply tick it off and you can do this. This is also a very cool process. You can select on this, you can change the text color. Then you can underline, turn it into bold, italicize it. See, all of these that you want, you can just turn them, you can select them and turn them bold, turn them metallic, underline, strike through. You can add all these effects onto this. You can change the text color, turn them into orange. You can add a highlight. See, just play around with these controls. You can simply select on this, go to this black dot here. See, just simply select this black dot here, and then you can turn them into this, see, blue background. There you go. Okay. Yes, you're all getting it. Very easy to use, right? Very easy to use. Now here, as you write, apart from this, you can also go here, go to the plus button. You can also use this thing called call out, where you can add a bulb on moment. In between a session, you're having a bulb on moment. You can add that here, right? A call out, a bulb on. Yeah. See, all these bulb ons. You can add in this. Heart is the most selfish organ because it keeps the best blood for itself. But if the heart did not keep fresh blood, it would die taking along all other organs. So anything that strikes that resonates, you can add in that. Okay. This is a wow moment. Press enter, enter forward slash. You can, another great option you can add inside this are, you can insert images. So you just click on images and add an image, upload file. You can add any image of your choice. Select an image and you're going to see it come. You can add images to this. So many times when I'm in a workshop or seminar, I also add images from the seminar, the notes into this so that I can later, I can come back to this later. The original image, if you're using it on your phone. By the way, there is a Notion phone app as well, which you can simply download it and then you can use it. It's very easy to use. And Notion is best when you can use it on your phone. It becomes the easiest and most functional to use. All the notes that I take, I always take through Notion on phone. And once it's here, I can simply click on this and I can lower the size. See, lower the size. Then here, align it to the left. So you can change the alignment. You can add a small caption below it. This photo can be used, can be shared in a workshop. It's like, right? You can go back here. Then you can embed, you can add videos, audio. You can add an audio file, video file, a code, a, a document, pretty much anything you want, you can add inside this. Now, some of the other things, some of the other extra tools that I will introduce you that you can also try in this is link to a page. So basically, if you add link to a page, you can add a link that is going to lead to another page. Like for example, we want to add a link to the, there you go. See, you can insert. For this, you need to have multiple pages, but if you have multiple pages, you can simply insert a page inside this. So that's what a link to a page does. Similarly, you can go here. You can add tables. See, you can add tables. So you can add sessions, participants, I don't know, like anything you want, you can add. See, day, last name. If you want to plan your sessions or anything, you can do that. You can use it as a table, finance tracking, any of that you can do in this. Spend style, amount, spent, and all of that. Can add it as a table by clicking on this plus button below. We are adding more rows, more columns, and you can keep expanding on this. Similarly, plus button, and you're going to see this option called toggle list. So you click on toggle list, you're going to see options. Option 1. Options. And 1. See? Option 2. Option 3. You want this drop down button? You have that. That's what a toggle heading does. Let's go here, the plus button, and then you have this toggle list. You're going to see these options, drop down options here. All right. Yes. The bulb thing, I use that for maybe capturing a wow moment, a bulb on moment, something like, oh, this is good. I want to register that. That's what I use that for, making something stand out. Yes. Yes. It's free for single users, exactly. For team access, you can do that. So now tell me, what are you going to now use your Notion pages for? What are you going to now use your Notion pages for? Tanya says she loved it. I'm glad. What are you going to use your Notion pages for? To make your to-do list. Nikita is going to make your to-do list. You need to know Always train yourself to think whatever I learned, where can I use it? You need to be in this constant position, always thinking, what can I use? What can I do for daily to-do list? Harvinder is going to use for daily to-do list. Habit tracker, to-do list, notes. Yes, exactly. I pretty much use it like my second brain. Everything that I want to do, all the knowledge I want to store, all the research I want to do, everything I do in this. Now the best part, now I save the best for the last. Now the best part of all of this is not even here. When you're writing in Notion, you don't even have to write. You can in fact go here and simply ask AI to write for you. For example, if instead of writing, I press on the space button, see, just instead of typing something here, press on space button, you're going to see this come here. You can write, give me a summary on the top lessons in personal productivity. Explain by less coaches, books. AI will write for you now. So you can pretty much use this like ChatGPT as well. And think about this, you can write it with AI and then you can edit it and you can format it to whatever ways that you want. There you go. Right? Wow, wow. Yes, how many of you are blown away by this comment in? Wow, you're blown away by this thing, right? So Carol, give me the recipe for a sugar-free cake. Just wait for it to generate and the magic will appear of its own. Just wait for it to load and it will appear. Did you all try the AI tool? Yes. Just click on the space button and you can make it appear. Absolutely, right? You don't even have to now write. Whatever you want to write, you can ask AI to write for you. You can store it. Exactly. So that's about it. That's about it for today. I like to keep my sessions short and to the point. So this is how you use Notion. And remember that what I have explained today is the fundamentals of it's just the fundamentals of how to use Notion. There are much more advanced versions, advanced ways of doing this as well. And for exploring, like the real usage, you understand only through trying it out, through actually doing it. So tomorrow we'll be having a practice session, 7 p.m. same time, where we are actually going to try and write the notes from one of my favorite books, Think and Grow Rich. We're going to use that as a reference and we're going to write notes regarding it. So join me tomorrow and then we are going to explore writing it. All right. Now, before leaving, let's also submit our task for the day. What is our task for the day? It's auto saved, Tanya. It's auto saved. Okay. What is the submission? The submission simply is you share your Notion page. So it's actually all you need to do is You need to simply go here, go back. Let's come to this page, becoming the top course, and then you're going to see this option called share. Click on share, enter teamsoulflow@gmail.com. Okay. I'll enter the email ID which you have to enter in the permission. Yes, I will show you that print option as well, exporting and print as well. Okay. Team Soul. So whenever you're sharing, make sure you share the invite permission to teamsoulflow@gmail.com and then click on invite. That's it. Okay. I'll get an invitation now to accept. And then after that, you can simply copy the link and submit it inside the community. You have to first give me the permission, then you have to copy the link and simply submit in the community so that I can access it. Submit your tasks here. My Notion workspace. Make sure you give me the permission and then simply share the link where you can submit. There you go. Submit your task. My Notion workspace. In submit in your task submission space. Okay. Superb. I'll check out your new latest tasks. Okay. Now, if you want to share and export, done. All of you done sharing? Yes. Current page, whole Notion pages. So just share your main page. Go to your main page with your cover and this so that I can check if it's all done. If you got it, just share that. Your main page. Yes. You could all share. Make sure to give me the permission and then just copy the link and submit it. If you want to export, go to the 6 dots, 3 dots here. Go to the 6 dots here, and then you're going to see, scroll down until you see export. See, you can also change this to full width. You can change the layout, you can change the font and all that. You can try that here. Mono, serif, you can change all of this here. You can simply go to export and then you can export it as a PDF. See, export it as a PDF. Just you can change the font size as well. Okay. So now, sorry, if you want to share it with anyone, this is how you can do that. Awesome. So how to copy? Simply you can select it and Control C, Control V. Email address again is here. All right. So now I give you all permission to unmute and you may ask your questions. Let's go. 1 minute. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You'll have to unmute. Sujata. Yeah.
And Niranjan, actually, I was talking at home.
Okay, you're talking at home. I thought you wanted to ask me a question. All right.
You're just calling me, so thank you. So I'm just doing this.
Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Yes. Superb. Any doubts do we have so far?
Can we see that column addition like what Surya did?
Column addition.
Like
Okay, yeah,
columns.
sure. The column addition. So when you're writing, okay, when you're writing, how did you do it as that separate column, Surya? Like how did you get it as that heading side by side actually?
You know what I did? I made something and I have changed that format. The
Okay,
6 dots and changed to something.
change the format. So then what
In
Surya
that
you
it
would have
came
done is
2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns, 5 columns, something. So
right.
I chose 5 columns.
So what you can do, Nikita, here is you can go to this option called templates on the left side. And then here on the templates, you're going to find all these different templates. See? So for example, you can get this. If you want to make a to-do list, go to to-do list, get template by Notion, and you can do that. You can find a lot of new templates in this way. And you can start, you can start doing this. So this is actually a database and side this is called a database, and a database we will explore tomorrow. Okay, I didn't want to add too much information on one day, but yeah, you can explore on this actually. And honestly, I don't know how Surya got that side by side heading format.
Will I have permission to share my screen
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I don't have.
You have. Now try. Try now.
Yeah. Is it visible?
No. You have to,
Now?
yeah, now I can see. Yeah. Now I can see.
So, what I did is just
Go
something.
to file.
Yeah, you have this now. So I have changed it into this 5 columns.
Okay. 5 columns.
So
You can add it as different column
yeah.
based.
And
Very
under it,
cool.
I did a to-do list.
Very cool. That's very cool actually. Nice.
How do I stop
Very
this?
nice. You can stop sharing now.
Thanks,
Searching
Surya.
for it.
This is
I
nice.
had not tried that out, but this is very nice to know. I learned something new today. Any other questions?
Niranjan, I've posted that link on Impact Pro Task, but it is not the same as yours. I
It
mean,
is.
it is not showing any thumbnail. It's just showing a blank link.
That is okay.
Can you see on the task?
I am checking actually. I can see Notion workspace with a smiley. It's not a
Yeah,
clickable
but
link.
that's just
Let me copy and paste it. See? Yeah, it's working. See?
it's working. But
So
why isn't it showing a clickable link?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's strange because typically when you paste a link,
Yes.
it is just supposed to work. I don't know why it's not coming for you. Okay, anyways, it's working, so no issues.
Okay.
Yeah. But I want to see your page like that. I basically want to just see your page and know that you've done the task. Any other questions? Suppose then we are good to go. All right, everyone. Have an amazing day. Have a great dinner. Wish you all the best and see you tomorrow morning. Okay. Tomorrow morning will be the last day of this week's morning session. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.